Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's Andy here from Peninsula Painting Projects. So once again, this has not been delivered by Partworks, Hatchets, whatever they're called. I've had to go out and buy this myself. Like I said last time, I'm a little bit annoyed because I think it should be up to date now. Everyone should be receiving their subscriptions before people are able to buy it in the shops, in my opinion anyway. So I've went to WH Smith's and bought this. I wanted to add these to my free Reivers that, are painted up for the Space Wolves. So these are going to go to the Space Wolves. So we're going to have a little look up inside this box now and have a little look at the magazine. As we know, it's $7.99. These free Reivers, easy fit Reivers are only they're £10 in shops. They come in a little box similar to this size, and so that's £10 in the shops. You're buying this for $7.99. We're saving money again, and then obviously we're getting a lead belcher in here as well, which is another £2.50, which I actually haven't used this paint in absolutely ages. Bulk metal, this used to be called. I haven't used that in ages. I've been using the army painter stuff. So we get the free bases. Obviously we need them to stand these up on. So I'll pop them in the box. And let's just move this out of the way while we look at the Reivers. So, as you can see, easy to fit Reivers. Now, a lot of people don't like Reivers for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's crazy. I absolutely love them. I love the skull heads, the skull faces, like a death mask. Like they used to as a scare tactic to cause fear for their opponents. And where is the sergeant's head? I think the sergeant head is absolutely amazing. He's got the skull at the bottom over his face, is over his mouth, and he's got his bare head with his crew cut. Everyone in the 31st millennium has got the crew cut, like the guy from Street Fighter. What was his name? What was his name? I can't remember, but you know who I mean, guys. So we get combat knives, and I think these are also bolt pistols. They don't come with any other weapons, unfortunately, but my Space Wolves are pretty much assaulty guys anyway, so that doesn't really matter to me. I'll probably get the multi-part kits in the future for my Conquest army, which I need to make a decision on what I'm going to collect in the future. So hopefully next week I should make a decision by then, and I will reveal it to everyone. And also, our primed Primaris Space Marine will be painted up, and I'll do a quick tutorial on that. So let's have a little look at the magazine. We have got first page. Let's move everything out of the way. First page, we've got your subscription malarkey stuff in the front. Tells you about your free bits and bobs, which we've already seen a couple of times now. I'll throw that on the floor. So, information about your Space Marine Reivers. Tells you what type they are, what role they play, what specialisms they have, the designation, and the preferred targets. So, for example, they are infantry, the close support, hence the combat knife and the auto bolt pistol, the infiltrate, and their terror troops. Little brief information at the bottom here. Get out of the way, Death Guard. You Death Guard scum. And then next page, we've got more information about Reivers, which I think are quite cool. I don't know them 100%. And then we've got the war gear, which I think is pretty neat. You've got your Vox AMP face mask. Now, I did not know that was the technical name for this, so that's pretty cool. We've got the grenades, frag and crack, shock grenades as well. And the grav shoot, which unfortunately these do not have. assembled on them. We've got the combat knife. Oh, it's a heavy bolt pistol. Ah, see? I have learnt 2 things already. And they're close support, which is an infantry. That's the infantry sign, isn't it, I think? Next page, so the the Reaver war gear data file. Got a little bit of history or story here. Tarova? Yeah, Tarova Industrial World. So there's a bit of a story with the Raven Guard Space Marines versus the Necrons. What was the guy's name? Daddy, I think his name was Daddy Wargame or Wargamer Dad or something like that. And he made a huge point. These use scare tactics to obviously scare their opponents into a submission. And they wear skulls to do this on the masks. Now, Necrons are robots. They aren't scared of no humans. And their faces are actually skulls as well. So he made a good point with that. So let me have a little look at this picture here. Now, I think this is a bloody fantastic picture. And I'll be honest, Games Workshop's got me on this. I actually want to collect the Raven Guard now. Because I think this picture looks absolutely awesome. Also, these aren't the same Reivers that you get in the box either. If you've noticed, these are the multi-pose ones. So let's go on to the next page. How to build a Reiver. Clipper safety. Now, rumour has it, you know Warhammer TV's Peachy, he's a left-handed painter, right? But apparently I've heard he's actually a right-hander, and he cut his bottom 2 fingers off, and then he's had to adapt to a left hand. So that's why in all the videos you see him holding it like that, because he's actually cut his 2 fingers off. So I've heard anyway. Shouldn't really believe rumours, just in case they're not true. How to assemble them and how to paint them. So we've got the paints from first issue, Ultramarines blue, Retributor armour, Abaddon black, and now you've got your lead Belcher. So yeah, pretty much paint them up in this, which is pretty cool. And then it tells you how to paint up your Death Guard. And then we've got a bit of information on the next stage of the game. So I think this will be going on to, the charging. I was going to say assault because I'm old school, to be honest. So yeah, we got the rules on how to charge, assault, or fight phase, whatever you want to call it. Got some information here, which is quite cool. So you've got your ballistic skill, so it tells you straight away it's a 3+. Weapon skills 3+ as well. Let's just focus a bit more on that. Then we've got our Overwatch. So if a unit assaults, the opponents get the chance to shoot. A bit more information on that. And then they give the extra rules at the end. So I'm guessing maybe in the other previous pages they tell you just to do normal attacks, and maybe they're now getting you to use the different weapons that they have: combat knives, plague knife, and power fist. Then finally, subscribe to Conquest. Well, I personally would advise you to subscribe. I think it is a great. It's a great subscription idea, but I'm still annoyed. You know, when am I meant to be receiving the rest of my stuff? Am I going to receive it in another 28 days? Who knows? God knows. The Emperor knows. And issue 4, we're going to get some Plague Marines, 6 Plague Poxwalkers. Bloody hell, Andy, come on. Get 6 Poxwalkers. I'm going to get some Bugman's Glow. That is going to be $7.99 as well. So I believe, are the Poxwalkers £10 for 10 or £10 for 6? I've never bought them separate, so I don't know. But I've got shed loads anyway. I've got the Dark Imperium set, and then I've bought some second-hand ones and got them. But the Bugman Glows, that's £2.50. So let's say these are £10, £12.50 again. You're saving yourself what? £4.50. And this is what I'm really looking forward to. Him. Lieutenant Calcius. Lieutenant Calcius. I think he looks pretty damn cool, to be honest. I'll admit that. Let's zoom in a bit. Focus. He's got to be worth at least, what, £15? So again, by subscribing to this, you're going to save some money on him. Now, it's a little bit of a shame that he's got the Ultramarine symbols, but I'm wondering whether you can take that arm pad off. Hopefully you can. We can do some conversions. The head won't be connected, so you can swap the head out if you wanted to. So yeah. All in all, not too bad. Some great information in here. Some decent miniatures. Some decent paint. I'm looking forward to getting, what's his name? Sergeant, no, Lieutenant Calcius, and some more Poxwalkers. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm still undecided of what chapter I'll be doing for these Primaris Space Marines. I've been listening to what people have been saying, what the votes have been coming in as, and I've been doing a bit of research about each chapter and what I like as well, because obviously if I'm going to collect the full army of that chapter, I need to like it as well myself. So guys, thanks for watching. Are you doing your army in a different chapter? If you are, let me know. Let me know what you're doing with Death Guard as well. Are you selling them to your friend? Are you doing a new chapter, Death Guard army? Don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this and painting tutorials and unboxings, and I'll see you soon. Nice one, guys. Ta-ra.